Good morning, dear children. Welcome to Spoken English class. In the last class, we learned about the importance of spoken English and also how to introduce ourselves. To have good spoken skills, you have to practice it regularly. You can practice it with your parents, neighbors, or siblings. Today, we are going to learn about sentences and how to form simple sentences. Children, you all know that there are 26 alphabets in English. These alphabets join together to form a word. Now, let us learn what is a sentence. A group of words which make complete sense and expresses our thought is a sentence. A group of words which make a complete sense and expresses our thoughts is a sentence. When we speak to someone, we speak in complete sentences. So, we should know the formation of sentences. While writing a sentence, we begin it with a capital letter and end it with a full stop. Examples for some sentences are: the peacock is a beautiful bird. Sania is good at drawing. These sentences gives us a complete meaning. By reading the first sentence, we can understand that the peacock is a beautiful bird. And the second sentence, we understand that the girl Sania is good at drawing. If a sentence does not give us a complete meaning, it is not a sentence. A sentence should always give us a complete meaning. Let us see few examples. There are many books in the library. This sentence gives us a complete meaning. So, it is a sentence. Second sentence is, Ben has a pet dog. This sentence also gives us a complete meaning. So, it is a sentence. Third sentence, and they. We will not get any meaning when we say and they. So, this is not a sentence. Fourth sentence, Jane is my best friend. This sentence gives us a complete meaning. So, it is a sentence. Is sharp. The next sentence is sharp. When we say is sharp, we will not get a complete meaning. So, it is not a sentence. Playing children the are. This sentence does not give any meaning. So, it is not a sentence. The apples are sweet. The apples are sweet. This sentence gives us a complete meaning. So, it is a sentence. A complete sentence will have two parts. They are the subject and the predicate. The subject is the naming part and the predicate is the telling part. In every sentence, we mention a person, place, or thing, and then we say something about that person, place, or thing. The person, place, or thing we mention is the subject. Whatever we say about the person or thing is the predicate. Let us see few examples of subject and predicate. Here the sentence is, the girl has a hat. The girl is the subject and has a hat is the predicate. The sentence talk about the girl. So it is the subject. Let us see one more example. The elephant lives in the forest. This sentence talk about the elephant. So the elephant is the subject. Lives in the forest is the predicate. A subject can be a noun or a pronoun. Today, let us learn about subject pronoun. Subject pronoun is a personal pronoun that is used as the subject. Subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Subject pronouns are I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. This subject pronoun we can learn as first person, second person, and third person. In English, we have first person, singular and plural, second person, singular and plural, third person, singular and plural. First person, singular is I. I denote one person. So, first person, singular is I. And plural is we. We denote many people. So, we can write we as plural. Second person, singular is you. And plural is also you. You can denote both singular and plural. So, second person, singular is you, plural is also you. Third person, singular is he, she, it, and plural is they. He, she, and it is used to denote one person or thing. They is used to denote many things or people. Now, let us see how to form sentences with these subject pronouns. When I is the subject, you should use am as the auxiliary verb. So, I am a student. When I is the subject, we should use only am. Are is used for we, you, and they. We, you, and they are plural subject pronouns. So we use are. Is used for he, she, and it. Let us see few examples. I am a student. I am a student. We are students. We are students. You are a student. They are students. He is a student. She is a student. It is a book. It is a book. Children, I hope all of you understood about the subject pronouns. Kindly get a separate notebook for spoken English and write all the exercises which we are giving with date. Today, make sentences using all the subject pronouns and also do the exercises which I am sending to you and send it to your English teacher. Thank you, dear children. We'll meet in the next class.